So I just got back from a 30-day yoga teacher training in Costa Rica. I was there. I was there with, I think the most at one time was 11 women, but it varied throughout the course of the time. Some women were there for 10 days, and so there were three 10-day increments, and I was there for 30. I won a scholarship actually for a portion of that. I had originally paid for 10 days, and there was a essay contest that Dashima did, and I actually won that contest and won a scholarship for the remaining time. So I was so grateful to be able to be there for the whole time. It was so valuable, and I'm truly honored that I was able to stay for the whole time, because I think 10 days would have been beautiful and magical, but the whole 30 days was a whole experience in itself. Um, it was amazing. I can't even begin to list the amount of experiences that we went through, and that were just so life changing. And it was so great to be able to just focus on growth, focus on opening opening myself, on balancing myself, on learning, on growing as a person and as a yogi. It was amazing. And it was every day, all day long. That's what we were doing. Even when we were on break and not officially learning, we were learning. We were learning in other ways, in communication and connection with others. The girls there, the connections that we made were just indescribable. They were amazing. And you would think that 30 days with that many women, that it would be, that there'd be some problems. And honestly, not between us girls. There weren't. I mean, there were some issues between, like, with the chefs, with cooking, but there was nothing. There was no issues between the girls, surprisingly. And, like, a lot of people are like, oh, 30 days with women, I couldn't do that. But it was amazing. It was so amazing. It was a special group. It really was. And it was an immediate connection. I mean, I remember my roommate, Darian, the night that I arrived there, because I arrived later that evening and she was already sleeping. Well, the next day after, we'd been a whole day together, and she was like, I can't believe this is our first day meeting each other, because it felt already like we had known each other for years. Like, it was just so natural. I'm so thankful for her being there through that whole experience with me. She was also there for the whole 30 days, and that was part of what made it so amazing. Um, but yeah, since I've been home, I've been I've been struggling. I don't I don't know why I'm struggling so much, and I'm trying to figure that out and be aware to that. I've been meditating on it. Um, so when I was there, it was so beautiful and amazing. And I've come back, and I love my life here. I love my children. I have two children that live with me, and they're my children. But one of my children, I have a third that doesn't live with me. Um, but my children are 5 and 7, and and that age, it can be difficult at times. Um, and I know that they're so happy to have their mom back, and I'm so happy to be back with them. Um, but, like, from the very first day, they were fighting over me, just nonstop, just fighting with each other over little things that really shouldn't matter. And I know it's just because they were both so excited to have me back that they wanted all my attention to each of them, and so they were getting upset. when anything wasn't going how they wanted. But um, and that I understood. Um, but there's been a lot of other things since I got back. But there's a lot of things. I mean, since I got back, it's just I'm overwhelmed, I guess. Like, um, you know, my whole there's a lot. It's just a lot to do, and a lot that I feel is not in order, not where I want it to be, and it's pretty overwhelming to look at and not know where to start really. Um, and then Christmas being in a couple days is is also um, getting to me as well, because I'm having to try to find a way to get all this shopping done for my children, and I've had them every day since they got back. They haven't been to their dads at all, just because I hadn't seen them in so long. So I've wanted to have as much time with them as possible. But finally, I decided to just to let my son go to my parents' house for one night, and Scarlett went to her friend's house so that I could actually get some shopping done without them there. I was able to get some of Scarlett's done with Kyler there, but I haven't had an opportunity without Kyler there, that I wasn't at work. So yeah, I know it's gonna feel a lot better once Christmas shopping is complete, and I don't have to worry about that anymore. I am so grateful that I have the ability to shop for my kids for Christmas, and because I know that some parents might not have that ability, and some children might not get a whole lot for Christmas. So I am so thankful for that. But I just feel, I guess, overwhelmed by the just everything. My house is so unorganized. I don't know how it got this way. I take full responsibility for that, but also having I just I've bought so much stuff over the years, and then I have a tiny apartment, so it's like there's not enough space for this amount of stuff. And honestly, I don't need this amount of stuff. I'm looking at things, I'm like, wow, I need to get rid of some things. Of mine and the kids. I mean, there are toys everywhere. Everywhere. Honestly, they don't need any more toys. I need to have them go through their toys, because I would like to donate a large amount of them, because they have so many. I don't even know what to do with them all. And and then I still have stuff of my ex-boyfriends in my house that I haven't got to give back, because I went to Costa Rica, and so I didn't actually deal with packing all that up and bringing it to him. And so that energy is still there, and it's just everywhere I look, I guess it's unresolved decisions. Like, I have a quote somewhere, and I'm probably going to say it wrong, but I think it's clutter is just I think it's unresolved, unmade decisions, yeah, unresolved decisions. But it's so true. I mean, clutter, it's just, oh, it's postponed decisions. That's what the quote is. Clutter is postponed decisions. And it really is. I mean, it's, things build up because I say, okay, well, I'll deal with that later. So I put it here. Oh, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know if I want to keep it. I don't know where I want to put it. So I just put it here. And then I put some more stuff there. And I really have a lot of decisions to make in my life, a lot. And I think that's why I'm so overwhelmed. I struggle with decisions. I've always struggled with making decisions. But that's not something I want to continue to struggle with. I am working on myself, and I am working on bettering myself. So when I see things, and I am pretty self-aware, I can see, when I have certain issues, I'm able to look at that and be like, okay, well, I really have a hard time making decisions, or this is because of this. Um, but I don't always do what I need and what I know needs done to fix the problem. So I'm working on that, and working on actually doing the required action to fix the issues at hand, so that it doesn't continue being postponed and overwhelming me. But honestly, just saying all this out loud has really got me to see that and just taking some action, just taking some steps to actually make those decisions, even if it's just a couple a day. I mean, well, I'll probably need to make more than that if I want to make progress, but I mean, even just, you know, honestly, like I think I heard recently, I believe it was Dashma that had said something along the lines of, just don't wait. When you think of something, do it right then. Don't put it off. Don't say, okay, well, oh yeah, I'll do that later. You do it right then. So if you think, oh, I need to take the trash out, well, take it out right now. If you have the time to think about it, you have the time to do it. So I need to work on that. If I can just start doing things when I think about them or realize they need done, I could definitely make some progress, and a lot more progress than I have. But I think I have a lot of work to do, but I'm getting there, and I'm really excited about it, because I know that my life is going somewhere amazing, and I'm going to create the life of my dreams that I've always wanted, and that I know will make such a difference in the world, because that's what I truly want deep down more than anything, is to make a difference in the world, to help people who have struggled with things that I've struggled with, who have been where I am, and to help them. And it means a lot to me. So all right. I am going to start going and making some decisions now. All right. Have a great day.